Hajimemashite, folks. Thanks for coming back. That's just welcome in Japanese because I lived in Japan for so long. I need to kind of incorporate the Japanese. And that's just my intro because that's how I do it. Not wearing makeup today. I am definitely a lot tireder than more tired than I would have expected to be because of this performance bonus that I'm doing with Facebook. It's a lot of work. I mean, they give it to, I seriously think they give it to people who work hard to get to the point of understanding it. So that's where I am right now. I've spent a lot of time on Facebook making this happen financially. So now I'm back here. At the moment, you know that this is not paying me. What is gonna pay is for me to finish this track and then place it on Spotify because of the simple fact that I'll own all the royalties from the graphic design to the video, eventually the video editing. But the graphic design to the music production to the parts. There is a benefit to being your own boss, which is what I am, is being your own boss in a situation like this is you don't have anybody else to blame but yourself, number one, which is if it never gets done. Or number two, you have complete control over the situation, which is what I need. I don't like people telling me how to do my job if I know that I have my end goal is different from the other people. And I've had people tell me what to do in studios, and I really did not like that because in the end I was never happy with anything that came out. So it's best for me to be self-sustaining, which is the whole point. Now, the vocals that we have here, definitely I can hear I'm tired. You have to really have a good night's sleep if you're going to put vocals down or you're practicing or whatever. We have the basics here and I'm going to just show you how I'm going to be tweaking. I'm just going to tweak it a little bit today and then I'm going to create this into a loop where I can put them in sections as to where it's going to come in. So that's what we're going to do right now. The vocals are not perfect. I may consider doing it over again, but just to show you how parts are put together. It doesn't have to be, and then you can probably double it up. So a lot of vocalists usually double up the vocals, so you have another layer and then you just duplicate the vocals and then you build it up from there. Okay, so we have a part. I hired the volume up on the sections. What I am gonna do is you're gonna hear the raw version of this. It's pretty raw. I'm gonna listen to it through my headphones. And you always want to make sure the vocals are definitely louder than the other instruments. Okay, so you can hear, even I can hear I'm out of tune, but it's because I need to have a solid rest in order to actually do the vocals. I know me, I'm not, like when you're overstressed out and you're overstrained, your mind is not 100% and your vocals need to be, you need to completely sleep well, you need to eat right. It has everything to do with your mental space. So if you're tired, it's going to come out as being tired, and you can clearly hear I was tired. But we're going to do our best. I'm going to show you what I can do with this in the meantime. We're going to go to audio. We're going to change the voice. Let's see if changing the voice a little bit and doubling it up will make a difference for now. I don't know, but we can always try put it on dance. Always recommendable to, when you're recording vocals, to do no echoes or reverb or anything at the beginning. You can add those in later, but you want to make sure that it's a clear, crisp, clean sound when you're adding vocals. So this is not the whole part of the song.
Don't be alone. The day will pass you by before it's done.
Okay, so it still sounds, I mean, I can definitely hear that it's definitely way out of, I'm not going to record it right now. I'm too tired to do that. Tracking vocals, classic, compassion, bright. Let's see what it makes a difference. But you can see that there are different sounds you can hear. So yeah, definitely out of tune. There is, you know, you really want to record this properly. You don't want to go through a tuning adjustment part. It would just be cheating. So you don't want to do that. But I would recommend you having a good night's sleep, unlike me. Let me go into this part. Let's see if I can edit it here. Channel. Yeah. Okay, so this is for the vocal, bright vocals. You can put reverb on here as well, but let's see what we got here. I mean, this is right now I'm playing around, but yeah. Okay, so we're just playing around with this, okay? This is not a final part of anything, okay? Analytics, compare, copy, paste, no. We want to go to the EQ. Okay, so now when you have EQ and reverb, you can actually make it sound like it has echo. There's the reverb. So this is a controller. When you're ready to adjust and edit, you can start controlling it. Okay, so I'm just doing this. Did you hear what it did? It just made an echo. So I'm just messing around with the vocals at the moment. I would have to go back and definitely redo this. I can hear it's off. I need a rest from like all of the other stuff and take a vacation with my mind so I can actually start putting the vocals on. I do find that something like this will take me a bit of time to work through. What I might do is rework the vocals without you guys watching me do it, but you've gotten a chance to see me do it. I'm gonna take a bit of a break from, I'm gonna post YouTubes, but I do think my mental space needs a little bit of a rest from over talking. Like I'm talking a lot doing the videos and then other things. Yeah, I think I need to just take a bit of a brain break. Maybe even next week I might only come onto YouTube for one video. I don't know, I'll have to see how I'm gonna work this, but I'm definitely hearing it is out of tune. Let's just try it one more time. Okay, so, but what I'm gonna do in the meantime is double it up. Let me double this up for you guys so you can see what I'm talking about. So this You can copy. Okay, we're going to put another one here. Okay, and then make sure to put that there. And then you add paste. Okay, and then you can do that and that. Let's see if that made a difference. Let's see if doubling it up makes a difference. I doubt it. Okay, so what I've done here is, this is a bit of a trick that they do in the music industry, is you actually double up some of the parts for the vocals. What I'm doing here is not the full piece. Obviously, you know that this is just one section of the vocals, and I would, if it's successful with singing that one section, I would repeat it and make copies like I just did here. Copy and paste it in like parts of the song, because I know 5 or 6 different layers to the vocal parts. The tip of the iceberg. And as you can see, I managed to just get the microphone to work, thank goodness. But there are many, many more things that need to happen here in order to make, let's just do this again. It's out of tune. Okay, and then there's going to be other parts. As I sit at my grand piano. Let's just go through this. I'm gonna save this just in case. I'm probably sure that I'm going to redo that. It gives you a general idea how much work really goes into one song that ends up being just 3 minutes. So, you know, even though everybody says, oh yeah, no, do a track, produce it, and get it done. Like, if they really knew how much work that went into it and why people charge what they charge in order to make it happen and why studios are expensive, you would then know by doing it yourself, you respect not just producers, but you respect good quality music over time because you know how it's already put together. So this is definitely, so you would have, as I sit in. I might have to use the piano. I don't know, we'll see what happens. But for once in my life, I want the track to be used with my voice. I'm tired of recording other people's vocals because they like the song. So this is my time to shine, people. Which is why I'm doing this, because I'm definitely done with trying to help too many people, and it's my time to actually put this together for myself and succeed in this, okay? Like, my work deserves me to be singing in it for a change. Okay, so, where were we? We were going to go to this part. Yeah, so as I sit at my grand piano and I look through my window where the beach and the ocean waves hit the deck and I wait for you to come back. So there's that. That part actually does have the piano, so I'll sing on top of that. There are many, many sections to this, and like I said, just to remind people, a song, even though you hear the song, is only 4 minutes, doesn't mean to say it takes it takes 4 minutes to do. This could take years, this could take months, this could take, well, it takes many hours, let's put it that way. So I'm gonna leave it here for now. I'm just showing you a quick trick here on layering and doubling up the vocals. It's not complete, I know that already. We just know that everything else is functioning and working. And because I am tired, YouTube is not paying me right now. Let's be honest. Okay, I'm getting paid in other places, but those other places need me to work on their particular momentum and their goals in order for me to generate income, because I work for myself, right? Even though those other apps are paying me, I'm still working for myself. So I need to delegate what the most important parts of my day are going to be. This is important. But at the same time, Facebook is just as important because it pays me, right? I'm getting paid on Facebook. And Poshmark. So I have to focus on the places that are generating the money. I mean, it would be great if I'm generating money on here, but at the moment it's not happening. You're watching me create a scenario that will eventually pay me for the album, for the track that I'm doing. So yes, in that sense, YouTube is definitely helping through that process because you guys are watching me develop something that is going to generate income for me, myself, and I. Okay, which could also generate money for you once you learn how to develop this for yourself. So that's like, I'm giving you guys free classes here, right? So that's I'm giving community service. I call this community service, and tips and tricks on how to do basic things. I have to go back and do the vocals. I am too tired, and I think too tired to put it down now. I really have to give myself downtime to take a break and just allow myself to just record it without anybody watching at the moment. So when I come back the next time, I don't know, it could be in the next couple of days or whatever, I'll have something a little bit more solid. I might keep this, I don't know, this could be in the back burner, back end of the song. There are going to be more layers. There are going to be more parts. I'm definitely going to have to go in and put some Japanese because the Nihongo is here. Nagaku wa nai desu. So I don't know which parts I'm going to use or not. They're more layers. So, you know, when I'm doing a track, I don't just do a cool hip hop track. I'm literally going in and making this work because I want this to be a good song to have on Spotify. Like just one song. Just need one song that's successful. So that's where I am right now because I'm doing all this stuff and trying to get into I'm getting into the process of using Facebook as like the business. I also need to go up according to their standards, so I can't necessarily promote my YouTube on their site. Facebook is very twitchy like that. You don't want to like, people always put links on, but you don't realize if you're making business Facebook, they do not allow you to put links onto your direct page because you're helping them generate money. So it's a different scenario completely. So for now, we just have one vocal. You can hear it's completely out of tune. I don't know if other people can, but I can definitely hear it. You can see what I've done today. We just kind of twerked a couple of things on that sample. This could be made, those parts can actually be made into loops and you can layer it into different parts. So you've created a layer and a loop with your own voice. That's what it is you're creating a loop with your own voice, right? So anyway, thank you again for coming. Arigatou gozaimashita. Mata sayonara. Jane bye-bye. I will be back with some more. Guys, I might take a bit of a break because my brain needs to be kind of like focused on the vocals. So what I will do is maybe come back with vocals that are already complete and have you guys listen to that. So I've shown you a little bit about what it looks like. It's slightly like crazy when you're coming in and doing everything by yourself, but that's what it looks like. And then maybe what I'm going to do is just give you what I've completed once it's complete. So I'll have you guys not stress out about how I work, but more how it sounds like later. And I will speak to you guys soon, and I will put some more links down of other videos. Music theory, I'm not giving you all the music theory, but the basics, because I don't think everybody wants to hear the music theory. If you want to do music theory, please speak to me about it, and then I will teach you. And I do charge people for like a full-on 1 hour to 30-minute class of discussion and how to do it, because I was trained to do that, and therefore I think I am allowed to present my skills as a business, because that's exactly what it is. And I will speak to you guys in the next one.